well, the seats, that's the thing you notice the most. And since last time I got here, I got a little wider, so it was, oh my goodness, you know, a little more snug. But man, it just plants you right there. And the clutch is the next. So he's got, what clutch do you got on it?
I believe it's a Z-Speed Stage 2 with Nismo flywheel, I believe, or just like their Stage 2 whole kit, I think it is.
Okay. So mine is stock on the Stang. So I mean, this is maybe a quarter, probably more towards half of the travel that my clutch has. But hey, at least knock on wood, you know, I haven't installed it yet. So I mean, second time driving. But yeah, other than that, man, it just definitely has more throttle response than my Stang has. But as far as power, after taxes, they maybe 10-15 horsepower difference between the two. But I can immediately feel the difference in the throttle response. So yeah, again, the coilovers, the lack of body roll. Mine has all of the body roll. You know, he has absolutely none of it. So yeah, it just totally different car, totally different monster, and it sure doesn't feel like 300. I'll tell you what. But yeah, at the end of the day, I love it and love it more.
Nice. What's up, guys? We just finished our drive from home to DND. We're gonna go inside real quick. If you guys don't know them, they make interior performance parts, anything from shift knobs to steering wheels. Other products are amazing. Bucket seats, I'm running a good amount of their stuff in the Z. So we're gonna go inside. If you guys don't know them, let's show you their showroom floor so you can check out their stuff. What's up, guys? Finally made it here, and I'm extremely excited to introduce you guys one of the D's for DND.
Howdy, I'm Dane from DND, and here's our showroom. So we have all of our main stuff, like our steering wheels here, just some cool memorabilia, and then I'm stoked to show Kennedy and you guys our newest shift knobs. So these are the 36R and the 48R. We just released these in anodized. So they have really cool colors. They have an amazing weight to them too.
Oh, they're weighted?
Yeah, they are.
Sick.
So these come with our own adapters that we made. And then if you feel this,
okay,
it has a really good weight to it.
So you can run it with an adapter and without the adapter.
Correct.
Pretty much.
So this is just a shift extension, just if you want a little bit more height out of it.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, these are...
That's a really good weight to it, honestly.
These are a new addition, considering the previous one we just released a few months ago were the Delrin ones. So these are the aluminum anodized ones.
These are nice. They're like a laser engraved finish too, right?
Yes.
There. That's cool.
So we put that on the tops and the bottoms.
Very nice.
So this one has some cool engraved logo right on top.
Ooh.
The red looks nice too. That's pretty cool, man. And when will these be out? Are they out already?
Yeah, we just released these. So these are available and ready if anyone wants to head to the website. I'm sure you can drop a link somewhere.
Yeah, I'll put the website further. I'll put their websites put their websites on their social medias on the description video thing area. I'm still learning this YouTube thing. So I'll put it there in the description below. There it is. That's what they say in YouTube. I will put it in the description below. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, I've been running D&D products for how long now?
Oh, it's been years. Kennedy was actually one of our first sponsored drivers that we had on board and supported all the way through. So
yeah, appreciate you guys. Love you guys, honestly. Brothership grew out of it, but it's been crazy. Super excited to continue running their products because one, they keep me safe. They keep me in the car. Those seats just hug you. Anybody that sits in that car, be like, how do you move in this? I'm like, well, that's the point.
That's
You're
the
not
point.
supposed to
You want to
move.
be secure.
Yeah,
so
you don't
the
want to
corner,
move.
You don't want to move around.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're a little tight on the muffin area. If you start growing sideways instead of up.
We're stoked to have you driving more again too.
Heck yeah.
So
I'm excited.
370s are driver's cars and they're made to be driven.
They are definitely meant to be driven. They make me drive like an asshole sometimes. Like as soon as I get in, I'm like, I'm gonna take it calm today because I have no gas.
And then you see an on ramp and your mind changes real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm on the wire right now, but it's a blast. It's an absolute blast. Hopefully I get to drive with you guys soon too. What are you driving right now?
I sold my drift car last year, but
The GS?
I sold the GS, but I don't know. If I get bit by the drift bug again, I'm sure the 370 is top of the list of something that I'd get. Just because they're such driver's cars. You don't need to do much. You just a few suspension mods.
I'm telling you, that GK Tech angle mod for like, I think it was, I paid like $100 or something, like a little over that.
Yeah.
And it had so much angle and like, and it's snappier and it feels like a bit like an S chassis.
Yes.
And you've driven an S chassis like that. Just that feels like, huh. I'm like, I'm learning the chassis, but now this new chassis kind of feels like my old chassis, so I get that confidence.
I've heard
in
it
there.
has such a familiar feeling.
Yeah.
Especially with the right suspension.
She has
mods
more
and
body
all
roll than I probably would like or I'm used
it's
to
heavier,
from the 240.
It's heavier.
But she's fine.
I'm sure some sway bars can help with that.
Yeah, I have a front sway bar, but I do want to get the rear. And then obviously go true coilovers in the rear, but that's a whole other story I can tell you guys later. But cool, man.
Cool, dude.
Thanks for showing us. I'm excited to see how the car's gonna turn out, and you're gonna get back into drifting.
I am. I know the drift bug will bite me again soon.
Cool.
Cheers, guys.
Cool. Catch you guys later. We are done at DND. We're heading back home. We had an extremely successful trip with DND. Can't thank them enough for their awesome support and their friendship, guidance, mentorship, whatever you want to call that. Those guys are badass and love them to death. One of the amazing things always of going to D&D is we never leave there empty-handed. Those guys support us, they help us, and they gave us some goodies that we're excited to show you guys. And if you guys want to see what they gave us, it would mean a lot if you guys can subscribe to our channel to help us grow, to help us be seen more, even a like, leave a comment, help us out. And yeah, well, we sat down with Derek and Dane and Derek, whichever way you want to do it. I'll let them hash that one out. But yeah, Josh got to finally meet them after now being a part of Drift Geek. And yeah, what are your impressions on D&D now, getting to see the faces behind the seats and the steering wheels and all that they do?
Oh, it absolutely just blew my mind. They are just the most humble two people that I've met, and that's something that I don't take for granted at all in my experiences and stuff like that. And you know, no matter how big they've gotten, where they've come from, you know, to be like that is just, that's where I want to do business, and that's what I look at more than anything else, is just how they are as people. And when conversation can just, when it's more word vomiting than anything else, that's also something that I do not take for granted at all, because it's you're not talking, it's just coming up.
It's effortless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it was just great finally being able to do it now as partners, now that, you know, Kennedy is back from overseas, and you know, I can finally come over here and we're not constrained to a weekend for the first time in 7 years.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just, it really put the topper kind of on this trip, and it was, yeah, I just can't say anything.
Like if nothing else comes good out of this trip, that ride to D&D honestly is big mind opener. They are helping us in a way, guide us to maybe even a different direction for Drift Geek. Who knows? But just thank you guys honestly for all your support, your help, your advice, and I need to get over to the carpool lane. Made it, and we're excited to see where Drift Geek goes, where it takes us. Again, you know, we want to cut down back more into the passion of driving, and that also includes not just drifting. You know, my roots are in time attack. My roots honestly started off in canyon driving, and I would not mind taking this chassis and seeing what she does. at for those local to SoCal at Adams Track on Time Attack. I think on Tuesdays, I think it is. Would not mind taking it to Button Willow and see how she does there. Just grip driving every now and then, because I know grip driving is what helped me become a better driver or a better drifter, whatever you want to call it. Just knowing how to move your chassis, knowing how to drive your chassis to its limits, definitely helped me put myself in the right position to become a better driver, become a better drifter. So I'm excited to see what the future holds and see where not only we go as a company, but as drivers, as best friends. You know, it's pretty cool to finally feel like the gears are finally moving.
Yeah.
And like we kind of know where we need to go, the things that we need to do, and now the people that we are going to align ourselves with. I'm going to do another plug right now, honestly, but huge also shout out to Tuned Up for these amazing shirts they're hooking us up with. This one's called the Splat. I love the way it looks. They feel amazing for the summer weather out here in SoCal. And in the description below, I will leave a link so where you can purchase the shirt. You can also follow them on social media. If you go to their website, just use all caps Drift Geek, and you will get 15% off. The shirts are amazing. They're comfortable and they're extremely affordable. They have
Do it. Your closet needs it.
Oh, 100%. Honestly, like I've worn this shirt so many times. I think I need to wash it already because it's starting to get a little smelly. But I just love it. Love the shirt, and I want to give credit to where credit's due. And those guys are amazing. They're trying to help out Drift Geek grow, so I want to help them grow as well. So
yes, and personally, coming from me, I would also like to extend a shout out back to Dane and Derek. It was great meeting you guys, and the words that you told me, told Kennedy here, we have absolutely digested them, and you know, they will not, they didn't fall on deaf ears, I can promise you that. So we very much appreciate that time that you took to say those things, and I think you'll definitely see it come into fruition.
And with that, we're gonna end this video here, guys. So if you guys have watched this for a long, truly appreciate you guys tagging along and staying this long for this ride.